Hello everyone, being here, your guitar junkie, Master Wah. So, I put the Fender Super Sonic 22 on the floor here, tilted it back under the Eddie Van Halen 5150 Iconic 3, 22 watts, 40 watts. I kind of got it tweaked where they almost are similar in sound. The Eddie Van Halen, the gain is only on 2. The dual gains that kind of cascade together on the Super Sonic are both on 7. So I think I have it pretty much dialed in. I'll look to see if I have an AB box up in my container of pedals up there, and I can AB it, but what I'll do is I'll just play something, get up, unplug it, plug it into the other one, and see what happens. So let's go to it.
Yeah, I'm running down the street. You never would come to me. Walk you to me, we're going wherever it leads. Running down the street.
Yeah, messed up on that one. So, take it out of there. Put it in there. Whoa. See that? Almost pulled that sucker right out. Not used to hearing it up there. I'm used to hearing it on the floor. It's like right in my ear. Well, let's see what happens now.
Yeah, I'm running down the street. You never would come to me. Walk you to the mystery. We're going wherever it leads. Running down the street.
What did you think? Which one? I have to say that I still love the sound of the Eddie Van Halen. The jack is still a little stiff on the amp, I think. Yeah, it's you tell me what you think. I guess the fact that this is closer to my ear and this is on the floor, it kind of, I have it very close, but maybe the Eddie Van Halen, because I think it's closed in the back, this is open in the back, this just projects just a little bit more punch, you know, a little bit more of that sweet spot. I don't know, maybe I have to put the gain up to 8. You hear it now? Now it's getting louder. Leave it on 8. Both on 8 and see what happens. So, yeah. Smarticus, I think. I get names confused. I don't remember them all the time. And when I read them, of course, I'm dyslexic, so I have a hard time trying to figure out what it is. But he comments a lot on my videos, and I appreciate that. He said that if the feces is the size of rice, which it was, then it's from mice. So, the jack here, I'm still dealing with the still dealing with the jack. I think that the more I put it in, pull it in and out, that the better it's going to get. So the fact that it was just wrapped in mice feces, and I have it on the video, and I was using tape to pick it up because I didn't even want to touch it. And then I had bits on my floor that I had to clean up. Disgusting. So, yeah, and that came from the store in Texas. It's the actual thumbnail is where I found it on Guitar Center's used gear page. So the name of the store or the town that it's in is on that. So yeah, what a shame, you know. So much, you know, great stuff can come from Guitar Center, but yet the stores, the people working there, I don't know if they come and go, they don't pay them enough. You know, if they're just kids looking for, you know, a part-time job, or I don't know, but the quality control on their stuff coming out of the store is just unbelievable. Again, I say it 1,000 times. You're selling a guitar, whether it's new off the shelf, off the rack, or used, tune it, wipe it down, and ship it out, you know. And the same thing with the amp. The amp was wrapped very well, and it's like mint, like it's never been used before. However, the fact that as I'm unwrapping the bubble wrap, and then more mouse crap is falling down on my bed. Now that I think about it, I should pull that bedspread off and have that washed. It was gross. It was just gross, you know. But we'll see what happens. I'm still waiting for my guy to get back to me. Tell me what you think. If the Super Sonic sounds just as good as the Eddie Van Halen. The one thing that I like about it is that the clean channel sounds amazing. Wrong one. This is the that's with the fat on. I go to normal. The reverb. That's what that. That's with it. Yeah, messed that one up. Let's turn the fat on. It takes pedals really good. So I thought it was a Celestian 30, vintage 30 in these. They might have them in other models or newer or older, I don't know, but this is a Fender speaker in there, and I don't believe it said Jensen. I looked at it once and I was just shocked that I thought it was, like I said, a Celestian vintage 30. But this this speaker sounds great with my pedals. Even the wah. Even when I put the burn channel on. Yeah, it sounds good with pedals. It really brings the amp to life. So that's it. That's all I got to say about that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. And better tomorrow. And anyone that watches this, please just let me know what you think. You know, which one sounds better, or if the Fender sounds just as good as the Eddie Van Halen. Because, you know, I'm trying to get my tone, but not carry a lot of weight. And the Super Sonic 22 is a lot lighter than the 40-watt Eddie Van Halen. A lot lighter to pick up. I can actually carry it by the handle. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and better tomorrow.